He did.
The guys wanna be me, and all the ladies came to see me. That's right. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm August Artois.
What an opening.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. August Artois. I am real, I am raw, and this is my show. I am joined here by my guest, Mr. Wiso. Nobody really likes him that much, but he's trying to find some charisma, so you guys will be happy. We are joined here today by a guy that'll slam you straight to hell. He is not 6'11", he is 6'12". He is Big Ben Bishop.
Big trouble. Get it right. Already.
Ooh,
Already
fucking
strike one. Strike one.
Dude, that was a cool fucking voice, though.
That was a cool voice. That was a cool. The $500 hasn't hit yet in the Cash App, so just I can still hop off this anytime.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Oh, he's sending it in pesos, though. So I don't know if that's like
I gotta figure out the exchange rate.
Oh no.
Is that a problem?
I'm royally screwed. What a surprise. That's probably more.
I like that you got your. Anyway. I like that you got your background all blurry like that. But for the fans out there who have blurry vision, let's tell them a little bit about Big Trouble, Ben Bishop. Oh yeah.
Ooh. What do they want to know? They don't already know. They don't already know yet. Do I have to talk about myself? I thought you were going to hype me up here.
Well, that's the thing, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's cool. You got that TikTok guy on your podcast tonight." And I'm like, no,
they only see me in boxes. That's it. They don't see me anything.
That's what I'm saying. And they're like, what else does that guy do? I'm like, he's a professional wrestler. He's everywhere. I was like, he's fucking jacked, stacked, and ready to attack. And they're like, can you tell me a little bit about him? I was like, well, you know what? We're gonna let him tell you about himself. So let's start off with what made you realize you were a fucking giant and you should start wrestling.
Shit. When I came out of the womb, I guess. But really, when I realized that I became a wrestling fan when I was like 8-9 years old, when I turned on WCW and I saw Kevin Nash, and I was like, that guy, no pun intended, is cool as hell. And I'm like, that's who I want to be. And then my dad was like, no, play basketball, you piece of shit, and get a scholarship. So I did that. I was like, all right, well, wrestling's not going to put me through school, so I did that. And then, one day I went to a show in ACW in Maryland, and I was standing in the back, and people kept coming up to me and asking me questions. And finally, Gilbert came up to me, and this is such like a weird like origin story of me wrestling. I didn't have any like aspiration to do it. I loved it, but I didn't know how to do it, and I was kind of lazy. I was honestly sitting on my couch playing Madden. I almost didn't go to this show. I was sitting playing Madden, and I'm like, you know what? I'll go. So I go. Gilbert comes up to me, and he's like, "Are you a worker?" And I didn't know wrestling lingo. I was just a fan. I didn't give a shit, right? So I was just like, I have a job. And he goes, "No, man, no. Are you a worker? Are you a wrestler?" I was like, "Oh, no, I'm just Ben." And he's like, "Well, do you want to be?" And I was like, "Sure." So he ended up walking me up to James Ellsworth, and Ellsworth said, "Like, who are you?" And I was like, "I'm Ben." He goes, "You want to wrestle?" Sure. Next day I started training. That was it.
Yeah.
Started. And I was like, all right, yeah. Now, almost 6.5 years later, here I am.
So Ellsworth is your trainer then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's my main trainer. So I would say he taught me the most. I also trained with a student of Ruckus. I don't know if you're aware. You know who Ruckus is? He was like an independent wrestler, like really in the Mid-Atlantic, old CCW days. A lot of like Northeast. It was really big in the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
So a guy that he trained. I kind of learned the basics from, but Ellsworth kind of taught me like the advanced stuff.
All right, so you're talking about Little Trouble sitting there watching Kevin Nash on TV. Fast forward, he's seen your videos and put you over in person. Now, what did that fucking feel like?
Oh, bro, so I met Nash before, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, you were the reason I started wrestling." And in typical Nash fashion, he just said to me, "I'm sorry about that." And so I was like, and that was like in 2000, that was like 2021. So, he started following me on Twitter and stuff. And I didn't know if he kept up with me or not. I thought he just followed me and never paid attention. But then when I saw him in St. Augustine, a couple of weeks ago, really a month ago, and I just went up to him. I just But hey, Kev, how are you? And he goes, just says to me like, hey, keep being a sarcastic asshole. It works. I just was like, holy shit, man. My heart kind of stopped for a second. I was just like, what the like, I had no idea he watched any of my stuff. And that was a really like, a lot of times in wrestling in August, I'm sure you get this as well, is like, you don't really appreciate certain things. You don't appreciate like the little things that happen. And like, but like things like that, where like, you don't want to mark out, but you're just almost like, oh my God, like that's the guy, that's my favorite of all time. Saying that to me, I was just like, I never thought that would ever happen. So I was so caught off guard. I probably came off like a little dorky because I had no idea what to say after he said that. It was just that. But like, honestly, at this point, that's the coolest thing that's happened in my career.
I think the real ones that you meet in this business, like they can tell, like not a lot of people just started like, hey, wrestling, I'm just gonna do it. Like we all started watching it and we all loved it at one point in our lives. Like for me, I loved it as a kid, and then I skipped 15 years of never watching it, and then I decided I'm going to start watching it again, and then became a wrestler. So I know we all have that.
Kind of same. Yeah, there was a lot of years where I didn't watch. At least like 8 to 10 years, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch wrestling at all. I kept up with it a little bit, but I didn't really watch it. And then, but yeah, same exact thing.
Which is cool for me now because like when I get bored, I get to go back and like watch the 2003, 2000, through I think 2016, all that shit.
Exactly. I'm like, wait, who the hell? I totally forgot this happened. Yeah. Oh no, I'm the same way.
Wiso here, he's been a fan since he was a little kid, all the way up until he's an adult now. He still has fucking action figures all over his wall, like a fucking mark.
Look at that mark. Look, he's got little stuffed animals behind him. He's like,
I do. Got the whole shebang.
Wow. I guess you have to have something like that. You mark for yourself.
No, myself.
You should be. I know it's blurry, but I have my necklace that says BTBB on it behind me. So.
I can see it. I can see right through the blur, dude. That thing's fucking awesome. Daryl Chronister commented and said he's been waiting for this fucking episode all week long. Daryl here has a message for Wiso. I saw Daryl in Oklahoma this past week, and he said, "Fuck you, Wiso." That's from our lovely fan Daryl. Thanks for the coffee, by the way, Daryl. All right, so I'm gonna be honest, man. Some of your fucking videos, like. What made you start skipping the whole like? And I went back into the beginning of your shit, and you've always kind of been against shindy fucking dumb bullshit and making fun of these stupid promos and shit like that. So what made you really jump on the horse with like, I'm gonna start just shitting on the business, but in the nicest way because everyone still loves you.
So dude. Well, yeah, I mean most people, but honestly, like it was really like. Middle of 2023, and I was I almost kind of had it with wrestling because I didn't really understand, right? Like I was kind of feeling myself a little too much, and I was just like, I'm this big, tall guy, and pretty good looking guy, and tall, and like in shape, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, how can I not get a shot anywhere? Like I'm not getting any like great bookings. I feel like I'm just like stuck, and I was like, is it even worth it? I was kind of like, what? I was kind of falling out of like love with it. I was like, it was cool, and I did some cool things, but I'm ready to just say like, fuck it, I'm done. And then actually like Sam Adonis reached out to me. I don't know. Do you know Sam Adonis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Sam Adonis reached out to me, and, he saw a clip of mine, and he's like, man, like, I feel like you have like so much more to give. Like, I just feel like you're kind of like, you have this potential and you're just not utilizing it. And he had like an honest conversation with me. And dude, I just thought like, I'd always make these jokes, like these carny jokes, shindy jokes with like friends and stuff and other workers. But I was like, what, maybe I'll just make some content and like see where this goes and see if I can make this a thing. And, started doing it. And, like at first, nobody really understood what the hell I was doing and was like, what's he trying to do here? And, a lot of trial and error, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't. And then, it slowly but surely, it started just kind of catching on. And people were like, okay, now I'm getting what's happening here. And I always tried not to like single anybody out. And I always say like a lot of the stuff I make fun of, I'm like, a majority of it I'm guilty of too, and I've done it, So I kind of making fun, like I made fun of big men in wrestling, and like how stupid big men can be in wrestling, and I've been guilty of the shit I made fun of. So I just always was like, to me, dude, like I don't take myself too serious, and I don't think in wrestling you should. I think you should take your work serious, but I also, it's like, dude, look what we do. Like I'm not gonna spell it all out, but like look what we do.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like, it shouldn't. Like, I just think it's okay to laugh at yourself. If you take yourself too serious, you're gonna have a horrible time here. So that's what I just started doing, and I'm like, let's have some fun and laugh at it. Let's laugh at the shitheads and the assholes in wrestling because there's plenty of them. And it just kind of started taking off, and then it really kind of started really taking off after the AEW match, where I thought I 2 minutes. I had a 2-minute match with Roderick Strong, and I'm like, I can either he's great, right? But he's half my size, so I can either just put up a bunch of pictures, like be like, oh hey, I was on AEW, look how cool I am, I was on a Rampage, everybody watch, like, or I could have made something of it. And then immediately when I found out I had that match, I had a 10-minute pity party for myself. And I'm like, I guess dude, I did that 5 minutes before the match in the bathroom. And I'm like, what kind of cheesy, stupid thing can I do to the camera? Because I've never done that before that night. I never did it before. And I was just like, what? I just going to do, because I know that was the only moment that camera was going to be on me. That was the only guaranteed time.
just on you, like your moment. Yeah.
That's it. And that was the only guarantee that I had the whole night. So I was just like, I'm going to do something cheesy. Then immediately I'm like, oh, I'm just going to do a highlight reel to Creed, of me just posing over and over again. And I'm going to do that. And I thought about the thing I'm going to do, have the watch along with my wife on the couch and have her shit on me, So I could have just I could have done that. And then, like I said, I'm going to hype this up all week because it was Rampage. So it was taped. So I'm going to pretend like it was a big deal. And it was either going to work or it was going to be the laughing stock of wrestling. And I kind of got both. So, and I
think it worked.
That was, yeah. And so that was kind of it. And, I will say that through the grapevine, I heard that some people were not very thrilled that I did that and thought I was like making fun of AEW, and I surely wasn't. I'm like, what do you want? I was promoting the show. What do you want me to do? Yeah. Like not promote the show and not talk about it. And numbers don't lie. The ratings went up 10%. So I'm not saying it was just me. But hey, you know what? They went up. So I'll say
that's true.
That was true. It was the second highest Rampage of the year.
Well, and second highest, and I would put that on my back as well, man. You're the draw. Thanks for the house.
I was the only difference. So,
Wiso, have you seen that match with Roderick Strong that he?
I saw it.
It's very you can watch it by going to get the. You can go get the mail and come back and watch the whole match. Yeah. Let's watch the whole match. Let's watch the whole match right now. Bring it up, Wiso.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it won't take too long, everyone. This.
It was a slobber knocker.
Oh,
dude, was it a packed house on both sides? I know that people like to take pictures and stuff and show that like people aren't there. Was it surrounded with people?
There was a good amount. It was in South Haven, Mississippi, which is just outside. Basically, it's Memphis, which is like just outside of Memphis. And they love wrestling down there, so they had a good amount of people. I'll say it was a good house, really good house.
Can we get the pose real quick so we can clip it up
right now?
We could add another 250 to the game.
Dude, that'll cost you. That'll cost another 150.
Fuck yeah, Wiso, that goes straight from your pocket.
What's that in baht?
15,000. Do we need to? We don't need to pay AEW for this, do we?
Who cares?
Wiso, it'll come out of your pocket again, right?
Yeah, sure. It's too bad it's your show.
It's cool. I was always a big Matt Taven fan too, because I met him I went to my only indie show I ever went to in 2014, and he was like the coolest guy. So I've always been a big Matt Taven. So to do this and have him somewhat be involved was cool.
I saw him on, I think it was one of the other like Ring of Honor or Impact or something, and then I posted something on Twitter because he goes, "I'm Matt Taven," but I have a friend that goes, "I'm Jake Logan." So I saw the video of Matt Taven, and I was like, "Hey, Jake Logan," and I put a laugh emoji because he's stealing his shit. And Matt Taven,
that's money.
Matt Taven hated me for no reason because on my Twitter post. Yeah, he hates me now. I think
it's all right.
Can we rewind that real quick there?
Yeah, that's the best part of the match.
Can you put it in half speed for me?
Oh, can you add Creed to it too? Boom! Look at that guy so mad behind my face. He has to watch this.
The best part is like they're all fucking like bowing down while you're doing it too.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. He said my name. I'm like, I'm posing. All these guys were involved too. Just so it's like way too many people to be involved in this match for it to be a minute and 30 seconds.
Wiso, can you do the bend pose?
Let's see it, Wiso. Left eye, not bad. Not you're not really.
I gotta work on it.
That's terrible. That's fucking terrible, dude. That was, you know what? That was fucking terrible. What a loser. I apologize for that, man.
Here's my offense. Boom.
Eat shit, Roddy. Oh. Get out of here.
Hey, he looked at me one more time.
Shit in.
Camera got me. There it is.
Look at that tan.
Yeah, my Prince Adam.
Look at them titties.
Baby. Boom, boom. Look at that.
Look how tired he looks.
Like he was blown up, dude. This is a work rate match, dude. Bam, nothing. Boom, that's it.
Oh, damn it. There's the cutoff.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
And then we
the other knee. Shit.
I will say.
Don't go down. Don't go down.
Nope, got to get this in though, which is just.
Oh, he was way too hyped for this. Look at him.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, you know, Roddy wanted me like. This is a great sell though. Roddy wanted me was gonna let me get some shit in, but Christopher Daniels was just like, absolutely not. And Roddy's like, what? Wait, why? Why? Look at him. And I, but you know what? I said to Christopher Daniels, and I saw him last April, a couple months ago at Squared Circle Expo. I was like, CD, I just want to say thank you. And he's like, well, for what? I'm like, thank you for not letting me get anything in because it worked so much better. And he's like, and he was like kind of taken back, where he was just like, he thought I was like being a dick. And I'm like, no, I'm genuinely being honest with you. Like, thank you. Because like if I got more offense in, none of this would have worked as well as it worked. So because
then you would have. Yeah, the whole posing shit wouldn't have been funny then. They would have thought been like, oh, that guy's serious.
Yeah, exactly. So, I literally said and he was just like, oh, well, you're welcome, I guess. I'm like, yeah, dude, no, thank you. Truthfully, thank you.
Yeah. Will we ever get an August versus Ben match? Don't push that shit upon me.
Who can afford that?
Don't wish that upon me. I didn't bring him on the show to get my ass kicked. Come on. I'd be the Ben Bishop.
You just saw what happens when I face guys smaller than me. So
yeah, but
just hit me with a jumping knee to the head.
Yeah, but have you been like practicing now? Have you been like watching for that in your upcoming matches and stuff?
Just making sure I'm never gonna get hit with that jumping knee to the head again.
Gotta let those fuckers get out of here. I guess let my Matt Taven story be a lesson for anybody. Watch what you post on Facebook, because wrestlers sometimes have feelings, and sometimes those feelings get fucking hurt, and sometimes you'll get pulled aside and told not to post stuff on Twitter. Anyways, because of those clips now, those funny fucking clips that you do have, we're going to post one that is our fan favorite, sent in by our fans. That's our fan favorite video. Let's watch that one real quick here.
The most independent wrestling show of all time. Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm going to take my tax return money, already a bad idea, and put it
already a bad idea
of the building I have no business running it. Probably better ways to use your tax return money. And then I'm going to rely on the gate to pay the boy. Oh, that sounds horrible. There's going to be 40 people on my show. I hate this so much. And the locker room is only going to comfortably fit about 12. That sounds about right. It'll be 15 matches, no intermission. Yeah, you're truly a horrible person. Every match about 15 to 20 minutes. This is a guarantee fail. Everyone's going to be in the post-show battle royal. Quite possibly the worst idea I've ever heard. And I'm going to do this in July when it's extremely hot out. Not sure why anybody ever would work for it. And the building won't have air conditioning. Of course it won't. I'm not going to get anyone waters. Oh, good. No waters. Perfect. And I'm probably going to put the belt on myself. Right on par. And then when it comes time to pay, I'm going to keep my car running so I can just get out of the back door, jump in the car, and drive away. Why do you still do this?
You know what's crazy? And people are just like, oh man, you're so funny. It's comedic. But no, this is just shit that happens. Like it's not even like really. I mean, it's not even trying to be funny. It's just I'm just telling you what happens sometimes. Maybe I'm embellishing it a little bit, but you've been there. This shit happens.
But not much, dude. Like just the other week, I was in a fucking post-show battle royal where everybody on the show was in the fucking battle royal.
Like, oh, the show
Yeah,
the show didn't go long enough, so we have to put in a battle royal at the end. Everyone's like half out of gear, and everyone's pissed. Nobody wants to.
Fucking Wiso was at that show. He was actually invited to be in the battle royal itself.
I'm sure
so that shows you how many fucking trained wrestlers we had in there.
So who cares? Everybody, just get in the ring. Who gives a shit?
So is that like one promoter that you've seen, or is that just like all the promoters, all the bullshit stories that you've heard that you've seen yourself all smashed into one weirdo?
So Bob, the name Bob Furio comes from a Northeast promoter. I won't mention the name similar, but who just me and him kind of went at it one time on Facebook.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so we went at it one time, and I don't have anything against him. I just thought the name was funny, so I just was like, you know what, Bob, it's Bob Furio. So we had a disagreement, and he tried to call me out for being disrespectful, and I was like, I'm just a human being, dude. What you did was like, I don't give a fuck about wrestling. Like, I don't care that you wrestled longer than me, dude. I'm still a man. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm not bowing down to you, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. So
Bingo.
He just so I was just like, you know what, this is, and people are like, did you do that based on him? And I'm like, yeah, I did. But it's not just him. It's a bunch of people who are just who just like have always got me, who like I've seen so many just like shindy antics. I just, doing a better Northeast accent than I do a Southern accent. So I decided to do a Northeast guy. That's really what it came down to. Everyone's always like, oh, are you doing Adam Sandler? And I'm like, no, not trying to, but like, I guess it's kind of sounds like him.
Now that you say that, I hear it. I didn't hear that at first though, but thanks.
No, yeah, but some people, I get it all the time. It's like, why are you trying to impersonate Adam Sandler? I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. It's a stupid question.
I think it's fucking funny. It just sounds like a cracked out Northeast guy.
I mean,
the only embellishment part is that he said he would keep the car running. Can't afford that much gas.
Daryl, you're not wrong there. You ain't wrong there.
Fucking Daryl with the steel. Wiso here has a favorite one of your videos. Wiso, would you like to tell him why it's your favorite first? Go ahead, Wiso, you're allowed.
I feel like our wives are related. I've had plenty of time to go tell her some shit about wrestling. She gives me no look like I don't give a fuck. Why are you even telling me that?
Yep.
So this is one of my favorites right here.
I went for news.
Oh God.
Hey, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers shouted me out on their podcast.
That's probably forgot to mention Mark Sterling too.
The Major Players Action Figure Podcast.
Wait, there's an action figure podcast?
Yeah, but it's cool, right? I mean,
Where does that even mean?
well, it was on Patreon, and I
You paid for an action figure podcast? Wow. Mark.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Oh, dude.
Now, does she really shit on your shit all the time, or does she really support you?
Oh, to pull back the curtain and kill kayfabe, brother. No. She's very supportive. She's extremely like I love self-deprecating humor. And I'm just like, I tell her like, oh, make fun of me. Like, tell me I suck, please. It's funny. It's good stuff. Good shit, pal. So no, yeah, she's extremely supportive, and I appreciate her for it, because being in wrestling and having a significant other it can be tough, because unless you're making the big bucks, a lot of them don't get it. So,
well, I mean, if every podcast you do is as much as we paid you, you should. Yeah,
that's true too. I should be rattling the dough. Yeah, now it's fine. Without making
plus you're
cool mill each year.
You're also getting paid from each time we just watched that AEW episode. You're getting something from that, right?
Yep, residuals, baby. Yep.
Checks in the mail.
Residuals.
Checks in the mail.
All right.
Checks in the mail.
Now, all right. Richard Rafferty says, "I love Ben. Ben has been on my timeline for a while. Right. Never fails to make me laugh."
Richard,
hey, Richard.
I appreciate you, pal. Speaking of that, I find it so funny when I get comments. It's like, oh my God, I'm so sick of seeing you. I'm like, block me. I don't give a shit. Block me.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, I'm not forcing you to watch any of these videos. Like, I hate these videos. You're not funny. It's like, okay. Okay. Sure.
But Richard Rafferty wanted you to know that he has been watching you for a very, very long time, and he loves everything about you.
Richard,
I do too. So now it's my turn to fucking. I got a favorite one, and so that's Wiso's because he is married and he has kids and he understands the husband life. Me, I'm a wrestler, so this is the one that fucking makes me. I've spit my milk all over my car when I watched it in traffic the other day.
Thanks for catching me. Thanks for trusting me. You okay?
That's really what happens.
I am now.
I am now.
It just goes with it. It does.
Every time we catch
that's
dives,
so-
I don't know why. It just happens. It happens. We just get, we just get really into each other.
It all happened so fast that you guys, the fans don't see it, but yeah, it's something we all take into. Same thing with like the pins. When you see that pin going down at the end of the match, when the guy's laying there, we're like,
Yeah.
"I love you, brother. Thank you so much for all of this."
And then we give each other a little kiss that no one sees. We all kiss each other on the mouth. But that's the magic of wrestling. No one sees us kiss each other on the mouth after every match.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my yard!
Little pop kiss never hurt nobody.
Oh, man.
It's so stupid. I'm talking about this dude's getting it. Dude dance circle. Nothing better.
Oh yeah.
Nothing
A little bit of a dance break there. All right, so it's time for our first segment. This segment is all about what grinds your gears, what pisses you off about pro wrestling, whether it's shitty promoters, whether it's girls that won't have sex with you, or photographers that take just the worst pictures. We're going to get onto it. Wiso, play that fucking clip.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
So before
yeah.
speaking of that, because I brought up Ruckus in one of his trainers trained me, I want to make sure I shout him out because I didn't. His name's Sickened. His name's Nick Taylor, but he goes by Sickened on the independent circuit, and he's a great wrestler in the Mid-Atlantic. So I want to make sure I shouted him out. He helped train me. He's a good dude. But okay, what grinds my gears? Dude, I mean, Jesus, you get in line. I mean, I don't know what I can, but we could probably do the easy answers about like, shindy promoters and all that. But I've talked about that ad nauseum, honestly, what grinds my gears the most it's really like the individuals on social media. And this is kind of more pertinent to me. And it's really the individuals on social media who just don't really understand what I'm trying to do. And I get it. Not everyone's going to like me, but it's the people who just take it so fucking serious and so like take so much offense to it. And it's like, how soft can you be? That's the thing in wrestling is the fragile egos in wrestling. And I'll tell you what, most of the boys get it. So this is a very small amount, like the very vocal minority of people. But I've had a few videos where people took crazy offense to, and you thought I would have killed a litter of puppies, honestly, with the way people were reacting to me. Like I was the main character on Twitter for a few weeks, and people just kept telling me how shitty of a person I am, how horrible I am, how awful of a wrestler. There was one guy, and I forgot what wrestling like website he works for. He wrote a cage match review about me, who just sewered me. And it was saying all this shit, like wrestles like a swamp log. There's a reason he can't get booked in Vegas. Like I made a joke about getting booked in Vegas and he took it serious. Like for WrestleMania week, like I was like all bent out of shape about it. And he like ran with it. Like he's like, oh, I could tell you why you're not booked in Vegas because you're a piece of shit wrestler and all you do is shit on the boys. Fucking, I'll never forget him. I'm not going to call him out now. I don't want to give him any publicity.
Fuck that guy.
I'll always remember him.
Fuck that guy.
But so no, it's just like, it's like this shitty fragileness because you know what, like, and the same with you, August. I mean, you lived a life before wrestling. Like, like, it's just, how real life is. Like some people get into wrestling and that's their whole bubble. It's their
Oh
whole
yeah.
bubble, and like everything in wrestling's life, wrestling's this, it's like, no, dude, like wrestling's fun. I love wrestling. I enjoy it. I enjoy what I do, but it's not like I'm not like living and dying by everything wrestling. It's just I've lived a whole life, and I'm not gonna just my whole life is not going to be just wrestling. And I unfortunately assume that most people think like I do, and they don't. So when I make the jokes and I try to have fun and I try to be sarcastic and all this shit, there are people that just take this shit so serious. We know who it is. It's all like those little anime bot like type of Twitter accounts and all that. And it took me some time, and I spent way too much time going back and forth like a mark, going back and forth with them, and I definitely shouldn't have. And I learned from that. And now I just laugh. Now I'm just like, you guys aren't serious. Like you guys are like you're all, it's like you're just like aliens, robots. Like it doesn't make any sense. So really, when it comes down to it, the fragility of wrestling fans, like egos and the sensitivity that they have, that's my biggest pet peeve. That grinds my gears.
Yeah, like you started off by saying like you're like this isn't about like the boys in the back and stuff like that, but for me, it fucking was when I first started. Like I came in the business, people didn't know who I was. I didn't have friends in the business. Like I moved here from Cleveland out of nowhere and just started training, and then I started the August Artois thing. Didn't shut off. I kept it going, and people. It got to the point where people were like, "This guy's a fucking asshole, and we don't want him in our locker rooms." And it was like, well, where have I been booked before? Like, well, I heard you were kicked out of locker rooms before. And this is before I was ever booked. So stories started happening about me because like you said, fragile fucking egos. Like, who the fuck is this guy said he's the best wrestler in the world? He can't fucking say that. He's not allowed to say that. He's only been training for 6 weeks. Like,
what's crazy, dude? You can say that because it's all subjective. It doesn't matter. No one knows. You can say I'm the best. Well, like, no, you're not. Like, oh, well, I think I am. It's like, in my opinion,
like you said at the beginning of the podcast, though, like we're wearing tights. I'm wrapping wrist tape around my wrist to go out there and fight. I'm waiting for the perfect part in my music to come out and fight you. This is how real what we're doing is. Like, just shut the fuck up, man. Like, just calm the fuck down, relax.
I remember when I first saw your stuff, and I'm just like, I thought it was. I still think it's great. I'm not just doing that to blow you. I think it's great, and I think you found it. There it is. Yep, that's me. If you could impose my face on it. But I always thought, I was just like, it's funny and it's good, and it's like it's different because everybody, you were actually being a quote unquote heel, but you were doing it so genuinely. Where it wasn't like you were just like, yeah, fuck this town, fuck your sports, like, oh, your women are fat, like you were actually doing it, like making it seem like it was and it probably was a little legit, but like you were making it always seem like it was 100% legit.
It usually is.
It usually is. There's always a little truth to all of it, right? But again, it's like people are just so, it's like, oh, you got to be buttoned up and respectful, and don't talk unless you're spoken to, or don't. It's just like, dude, I played basketball most of my life, right? So I played basketball growing up, and I played in college, and like I played at the Division I level, no big deal. Didn't have a career, was fine, but right. But so there was never like a, oh, I'm gonna walk. You respect people, but if like someone's a dick to you, it's like, I don't care if you played basketball longer than me. I don't gotta be nice to you. If you're a dick, like I don't have to come in and shake your hand. Like there was none of that shit. And so like I get into wrestling, and it's all this like, oh no, you gotta be respectful. It's like, what, the guy's a dick? It's like, no, you gotta be respectful to him. You gotta. It's like, dude, no. If you're a dick, you're a dick. Like, I don't care if you've done this longer than me.
There's a quote you said in the beginning of the podcast, I'm a man first. And I've only heard like 5 or 6 people in this business say that. And they're always the ones that will they'll punch you in the mouth before they let you go any further. Like if someone starts talking about your wife in the locker room, it's like, dude, like there's no wrestling here now. Now you're talking about my wife. Now I have to be a man and protect now I'm going to punch you in the fucking mouth, and I'll grab my gear bag and go back out to my car and fucking go home to my wife. Fuck off. Yeah, like that shit. So a lot of the guys that are like, when I first started, I called myself a veteran. I made a shirt that said veteran. I was fucking six weeks in the business. And I got messages like, you better take that fucking shirt off, kid. If I ever see you with that shirt on in the locker room, I'll beat your ass. I'm like, okay, well, we can do that too. If you want to get to that fucking point, but Jesus Christ, Calm the fuck down.
Dude, it's all, and like that's what and that's like what I've heard from guys like Ellsworth and Ruckus. Like if you're saying stuff in like a wrestling form, like it's what we do. It's a show, dude. It's entertainment. Like if that's your kids, it's like it's not like you're going around being a dick to people. It's like I'm trying to play a character here. I'm trying to do it right. And then then you get these people who take it so like it's just like, dude, it's a fucking show. It's a circus. We are literally circus performers.
Yeah.
We are literally circus performers, which
Acrobats,
brings me to
clowns,
my
fucking strongmen. That's what we are.
This brings me to my what grinds my gear. Recently a promoter hit me up and said, I want you to cut a promo about your next upcoming opponent, but I don't want you to say his name. I want you to completely shit on the guy. So, of course, what do? I get my information from the guys in their locker room. It's in Canada. I'm not from fucking Canada. So I asked them, hey guys, give me some information about this guy. Oh, hey, he fucking started his own promotion to book himself. He fucking, no one likes him and shit in the locker room. I was like, all right, cool. So I cut the promo that the promoter wanted me to cut. After the fucking show gets released, the guy is messaging everybody. You see this fucking promo? I'm not doing this fucking show. Fuck this August guy. He's a fucking asshole. I hit the promoter up. I'm like, what's going on? He goes, your promo was a little bit too much. The fucking promo that you told me to cut was a little bit too much. I told you, first off, I was trained. You don't bury the guy that you're about to wrestle like completely.
No,
well, like,
no.
All right, I'm about to face Ben Bishop. He fucking sucks. He's terrible, and he's a loser. Yeah. Ben Bishop beats me.
Who do you
fucking yeah. Or if I beat you, who did I beat? If I lose, then a fucking loser just beat me. So I'm trying to tell this guy like, this isn't the way to go about it. Like, let me build him up like I'm being sarcastic, then shut his ass down and say like, oh, the only reason I remembered your name is because the promoter wrote it down for me or some shit like that. But don't like the promoters for me that they book the fucking show and they trust their talent. Like they tell them, hey, Ben, I want you over strong because this is what we're leading it to. The rest is up to you guys. Get your fingers out of my pie. Don't come in and tell me what. All right, I want you to cut your promo. I want you to call him gay. I think he might be a little gay. So call him gay in your promo. That'd be hilarious for you and your buddies to laugh about later or some shit. Be a fucking professional promoter. Get your fucking nose out of my goddamn pie and let me do what I want to do.
Dude, I 100% agree with you. And it's so silly how people
so me and this guy are probably gonna end up beating the shit out of each other because he messaged me and I was like, hey man, I started a group chat with him and the promoter and I was like, hey, just let you guys know the promoter told me to do this. He goes, no he didn't, and by the way, I didn't fucking like you in the first place. I think you're fucking loud. I think you get heat the wrong way. I think you're wrong for what's right with this business. And I was like, well here, you know what, I'm not gonna argue with some fucking old guy from Canada. So here, either A, we can have a good match, or B, you can try to frustrate yourself and shoot on me. We can see how far we go with that. And we'll go from there. He goes, I'll see you on September 16th or 8th or 6th or whichever the date is. So shout out to my opponent. You guys might want to come to the show. You might be seeing a fucking UFC fight.
Oh, dude, it's always once I hear this business, I'm like, oh, there we go, dude. This business kid. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's yeah. Words. Once I hear that, I'm already laughing.
When I started the group chat and put us together, I was like, all right, man, like this is time for the promoter now to step up and say, hey, I had him do it. I basically started that group chat and made it 20 times. The guy was like, I didn't like you 2 weeks ago. I don't even know who you. I never heard of no August ARTOIS. You pussy.
That's crazy. He has a Tennessee accent in Canada too.
Yeah, I know. I pitched having been in WFC, but nobody wants to listen. I'd love to film one of his matches. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
What's WFC?
Wrestling for a Cause in Oklahoma. That's where I just was this past weekend, where I wrestled your buddy Enzo, and he kicked my ass.
Enzo, he's a good dude. Funny as hell.
Yeah. Very fucking funny. Very funny and as hell. Wiso, it's your turn. What grinds your fucking gears? Wait, the vape spot August hit last week was great. Yeah, we were so during me and Enzo's match, I punched him in the face. Yeah, I did what I had to do. And he was like, yo, don't punch fucking Sugar Ray Enzo in the face. So the match stopped. They brought out 2 chairs, 2 guys, towels, water, and they fucking had us do a boxing match. And fucking Enzo's over there with the water, and my guys starts dumping water. I smacked it out in the crowd, and I was like, "Give me your fucking vape, kid." And I'm vaping in the ring, and you can like the crowd pops, but over the crowd, you can hear the locker room fucking going crazy.
Oh,
All the
dude.
boys back there like, I vape too. I fucking vape too.
Dude, isn't it best?
Yeah.
You just pop the boys. The crowd doesn't get it, but you just pop the boys.
That's what I'm saying. Like the crowd did like the slow build, and then the boys were like, "Oh!"
Yeah,
I'm like,
you just hear it from the
all
back.
right.
Hell yeah, dude. That matters the most. Only pop the boys. Fuck the crowd.
Fuck the crowd, dude.
Fuck the crowd.
Yeah, shout out Wrestling for a Cause. They got a fucking. I was just there for my second time, and dude, they got. It's in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, which is like a reservation.
Okay.
And they got the best fucking crowd. They got the best production. They've got. Let me suck. You want me to do the sucking dick thing? They got the best fucking. They've got the best promoter out. They've got the best. Oh yeah, take it in, Michael. So yeah, I'd love this. I'd love to see you out there. Maybe we can be tag team partners. I can sit on your shoulders.
Do it. Let's do it. I love that.
Would have loved to see an Artois versus Big Ben cross paths earlier during the IWN days. Been so dope to see y'all two continue to grow. Cool, man. That's a lot to fucking read, Chris. Chris C. Dub Right.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, appreciate you. We love you. You could donate to helping pay for this podcast tonight. Getting Ben because he's not going to leave until we pay the full 500, folks.
We're all night, baby. We're rocking all night.
This is a fun drive now. So what else grinds your gears? What else pisses you off? What else gets your fucking dick fucking?
I thought I got to hear Wiso first.
All right, I got one. I got one for you. So I hate when they.
We don't care about Wiso.
I hate when they put like two giants together and give them a shitty fucking name, like 2 7-foot guys, and you call them the Redwood Giants. Like fucking terrible.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. All right. So I'm gonna start off by saying Jack's a great dude, and there's nothing against Jack. You know, Jack Taos is a great dude, good brother. But God, dude, what a paint. Oh, dude, I was hurtful Kurt, and I'm just like, man, what a name, dude. Like, what a name. And, I'll say like Violent J loves like he's obsessed with like Sasquatches and Yetis, I guess. And so like he just wanted they wanted me to be this big. I'm like, dude, I look nothing like that. Like I have like a baby face almost. Like I don't like, like I just they're like, stop smiling. I'm like, I can't. Like this is so silly. This is like
I can't.
This is the silliest shit ever, dude. And so it was, they tried to make. I just wasn't the right guy for it, and that's okay. Like Jack looks the part more than me. Yeah. And so like he fit, but like. And I appreciate Violent J like giving me an opportunity to do it, but I was like, man, this is not me at all. Like I can't do this. I can't
stop smiling.
I can't. I couldn't. It's the silliest shit.
It was when I saw it at first. I think it was the second episode of JCW's when you debuted as the Redwood Giant. I'm like, this just seems off. Like it doesn't even look right.
It did, and then like I had like these pants, man, and they wouldn't even fit right, and I'm just like, oh God, like everything's just off, man. Like,
and you had the little dude as the manager.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. We had Eric. What's his name? Yeah, whatever. Eric. Yeah, he was our manager. And then we had another manager. We had Johnny Bravo from TNA, and I love John. He's a great dude, but like it was just like, what are we doing here? Then we had Congo Kong on our team, then we didn't. Like I was just, I don't know. It was such an odd thing.
That's the thing, then.
But yeah,
do you find it harder? Do you find it harder getting booked and getting shit like being a big man? Do you find it harder being a big man in wrestling?
It's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, you're big, you get booked anywhere." But honestly, like it's not as easy as people think. Like, yeah, I'm very fortunate to be my size, and I get more people like paying attention per se. And everyone's also got an opinion about big men as well. Everybody tells you, "Oh, you're moving too slow. You're moving too fast. You're moving to this." Everyone has their opinion about big men. That's one thing that grinds my gears too. But regardless, as a big man, some people are funny. And I think Cruel put out this tweet today, which was pretty funny, where he said like, "I don't know how to book you," is basically you just saying, "I don't understand wrestling," which is true. Like yeah. Cruel's a monster. His gimmick's obviously very different than mine. I love working with him. He's great. But it's like he's talk about the easiest person to book in it, like the easiest type of gimmick to book, like and people are like, and he still gets like, we don't know how to book you, He's just a monster. He's a monster heel, you know, with a mask on. Like, come on, like, Jesus, it's the easiest thing to book.
Yeah.
If you're a wrestling promoter, it should be easy. But the thing with big men is like people either like are like, oh, well, I don't know what to do with you because we can't just beat you. I'm like, well, plenty of people have, so I don't know what the big deal is there.
Roderick Strong did it in 2 minutes.
Roderick Strong did it on national TV. So
2 minutes.
So like it's just like we don't know. I'm like, you can easily like I can find ways to make it work, and that people are just. I think it's just an excuse again, like how Cruel said, like you just don't understand wrestling, or you're just lazy, and you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. So, and they also think like big men have a stigma too. Like it's like, oh, he's probably just some big like unsafe guy, you know, just like big like plotting unsafe. Because I know unfortunately there's plenty of them, you know, but I'm not. You know, like I can show you the people I worked with and all the people that said I've you know have said good things about my work. So, but I think that also gets in people's head because I definitely come across some people who like after they work with me, they'd be like, "Oh man, yeah, no, that was good." I'm like, "Why are you surprised?" And it's just like, "Oh, I just thought like you were gonna like really like hurt me." I'm like, "No, like it's not okay." Like I mean, I don't know why you thought that, but. I mean, I didn't.
I mean,
so
back in like the 80s and stuff, they'd bring in guys like your size that had nothing to do with wrestling. Like they'd see him at the gym and be like, "Come on, here's a line of Coke, come wrestle."
And that's the crazy thing. It's like now I always say like, yeah, here's a line of Coke, right? A 30-pack, and some Somas. But I wish like I almost say sometimes like I wish I came up in a different time because I probably would have had a job by now and have been making a lot more money. Like if I came up in the early 90s, it's funny because I like all like the old WCW guys that live around Atlanta, like where I am, and I've become friendly with a lot of them. They're all like fans of mine because they're just like, oh, you would have fit in. Like you look at you know, you would have looked like everybody else. And they look around now and they see like how the wrestling landscape is. They're just like, oh boy, so
tiny little fuckers we are.
Little guys running around. It's a little guy's world at this point, but yeah, no, it's. I think that, you know, nowadays it's just, you got to do more. And that's why, again, why I had to start doing the videos because you can't just be a big guy anymore. Cause everyone's just like, oh, whatever, big men. Oh, you guys suck. It's like, we want the 5-star classic guys. Like we don't want the big men anymore. Even though you ask anybody, you know, you ask 98% of the population and you go to them and say, who's the professional wrestler here? You know, who's the professional wrestler? You could put me next to somebody else, you know, who might be on TV. And he gets Wiso, Wiso, but they'd look and be like, "Oh, well, probably look at you," you know, you know, they'd point to me. So,
oh fuck, dude, my pecs are getting bigger.
Well, they are, dude. They look good.
You're fucking. I didn't realize how fucking jacked you were until you posted a picture the other day. You're like, "Oh, you're just that guy from TikTok." You're like, "Yeah," and you posted a picture. I was like, "Jesus Christ, that guy's tits are as big as my stomach."
I don't post many thirst traps, but yeah, no, I sometimes going to show people like, just so you know, I'm kind of fucking ripped, dude. Like, just people don't realize.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking jacked as shit. That's why I was like, me and Wiso were talking. We were getting the episode ready, and we were both just like, this guy's he's funny. He's fucking good in the ring. He's fucking jacked as shit, and he's tan.
Oh yeah, you got to get a tan. You know what sucks, man? Monday night I put this tan on, and then my flight. I was supposed to go to Jersey for a show, and my flight got fucking canceled. And I was like, what a waste of a really good fucking tan. I did the whole thing, you know, it took 20 minutes, got it all over. And then, yeah, I found 11 p.m. at night. Okay, thanks, Tim. 11 p.m. at night. I got the skies are beautiful. It's just like, oh, your flight's just canceled. And, oh, we'll rebook you for a flight at 6 p.m. And I'm like, well, that doesn't help. It doesn't help. So I'm fucked. I couldn't go. It's a waste of a tan. That was what I was the most mad about. Not losing any money, nothing like that. The waste of a tan.
You could have came home and danced for your wife or some shit.
I could have done that too. I do that anyway. You know, she says is, move. I'm watching SVU. Get out of the way. Trying to watch Elliot Stabler. Hey, Bobby
Flacco.
What a good brother.
Hey-o. Very good brother.
Look at him getting his shit
ladies and gentlemen that are watching. Make sure you guys go over to Bobby Flacco's YouTube and click subscribe, and make sure you share it with your friends because the guy is just very entertaining, traveling the world, giving us fucking lectures about South America and what to do, what not to do, where to get robbed, where not to get robbed.
Dude, I think Bobby's so talented too. And you know what? Bobby's a hell of a good dude too, and that's what I care about more than I care about the wrestling. Fuck the wrestling. Bobby's a good dude. And when I met him the first time, he was very welcoming. I walked into Action Wrestling, and when you walk into a new promotion, sometimes people are like, oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Bobby was the coolest guy. He didn't have to be, but he was. So shout out to Bobby. Bobby's awesome.
Yeah. Day 42 of gassing up your friends.
Day 40. I'm so, dude, I did that, and it was a fun thing, and I'm just like, but God, it got to the point where I'm like, oh my God, I got to keep editing these. Now I'm in for it. After like day 10, I'm like, shit, I got 20 days of this. I got to keep going. It was great. It was fun. And the reception I got from a lot of people was really, really cool, especially yours. We didn't get picked. But that was so good. It was just like, oh man, I got to find clips. I got to find this. I got to edit this. I got to think of things to say, not just say the same thing. Just keep saying guys are handsome. I can't keep saying that, or people are going to start thinking things. So my wife's gonna start thinking things. So I tried to like just come up with new shit, and it was great. But I remember one guy, and I just blocked him because I'm like, you know what, I'm not going back and forth with you. The last one I made, where I was just like, everyone gets it. I can't do this. I'm not talented enough, or I don't have enough time. And then some guy's like, you have the time, relax. And I'm like, okay, dude. I'm just, you know what? I'm not even arguing with you. You're just blocked. You're just blocked. I don't even care if you're joking. I don't want to have this conversation. Like, I'm just not.
You have the time, you fucking liar.
You have the time. It's probably August's burner now that I'm thinking about it. Probably.
Big Dick Willie 666 at yahoo.com is my email. Make sure to hit me up. Fucking what else grinds your gears, man? I mean, that we all had one each. I think Wiso doesn't count for two because he's only a fan.
Yeah.
I got another one.
I alluded to it, but it is that, like, in wrestling, everybody has that opinion of big men, and everybody thinks that like big men have to wrestle a certain way. So you got people who are like, oh, you're like, I've literally gotten feedback from people, and the subplot to this is unsolicited feedback is something that really grinds.
Oh yeah.
Is just people that are like, pics. It's like, yeah, like that too. Actually, those are okay. But like, it just, everybody has this like ideas, like, how you should wrestle. He's like, what you should do is you should put a mask on. And like, I respect what people like. I will take your feedback and listen to you and like hear you out, but I don't have to listen. Some people get like offended if I'm just like, are you actually going to do it? I'm like, does it matter? Like, to you? Like, I don't care. Like, it's like, I don't want to put a mask on. I don't want to wrestle in a mask. Like, if I have to wrestle in if I was in WWE getting paid, $500,000 to $1 million a year. Yeah, sure. Fine. Put a mask on me. I don't care. Like, I'll do it. I'll do whatever. I'll be the Redwood Giants. I don't care. And I won't smile. I won't smile. But, I'm like, no, I like what I'm doing. It's gotten traction, and I'm going to do it. People are like, no, you shouldn't. People don't like a smiling giant. I'm like, who doesn't? Like, you? Like, I'm like, so I have to just do what you want me to do? And like, everybody just has this weird like opinion of big men where it's like, I only like the 80s big men. Oh no, I like the big men nowadays who do flips off if you can't do a flip off the top rope, then you're a fucking bum. And like, it's just,
yeah, pussies.
It's just like, I never will.
That's funny. That leads me to Wiso's got a good question for you now. Wiso, right now would be the best time ever to ask him your question you wrote up last week. You've been thinking about all week.
Thinking about me all week.
Do you think the videos and the comedy stuff is gonna hinder you? From being seen seriously as like a big guy, or like being signed to a bigger company because of that? Because they see you as a quote unquote, I don't want to say goof and call you goof.
No. It's a good question. I can't say too much right now at this exact moment, but it has gotten me on a radar, and it has gotten me an opportunity that's coming up very soon. That's awesome. Pretty big. So
awesome.
I don't want to say too much, but you'll find out in the next few weeks. And
tune in, ladies and gentlemen, AEW, TNA, WWE, New Japan Pro. Keep your eyes on the fucking TV.
Wrestling for a cause. No, actually, a lot of people do ask that, and I get a lot of people. And if you see like comments, sometimes people will say like, "Oh, you won't get anywhere with this." And there's a particular wrestler who's tried to bury me a ton of times on Twitter. Again, I don't give these people any publicity, but they sure are, Tim. They sure fucking are. But yeah, and people have asked me that and said, like, you're gonna get heat. So you know what? he is so stupid. Like, what is wrestling heat, dude? Like, if I'm getting heat for just like trying to be entertaining and trying to have some fun,
Yeah,
it's like, and you're gonna get mad at me for that. Like, I know, yeah, I'm preaching to the choir right now. August knows, like, it's dude, it's supposed, like, again, we've said this a bunch, but like, we're supposed to be having fun. It's a show. It's like, don't take it serious. Like, I'm making fun of the shitty. If you get mad at me, you're kind of outing yourself a little bit. Like, if you get mad at me making fun of like shitty things and shitty promoters or like egotistical wrestlers, like, and you're mad at that, like, did you do that? Are you upset? Like, is everything okay? Like, or can you just say like, oh man, I used to be a douche, or like, I can laugh at it. Like, I did that before, and like, just be honest with yourself. Like, it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. So
if the shoe fits, if the shoe fits, put that motherfucker on and lace it up then, or find a different brand of shoes.
That's it, dude. So yeah, so the answer, I mean, really to answer it is, it's gotten me on radars and it's definitely helped out. It's gotten, it's also probably gotten me off a few radars, to be honest. One particular company. But I think for what it's worth, it's definitely going to help.
Yeah. Hey, Wiso, let me ask you a question now, since you want to get personal. You ever think wearing heart-shaped glasses might give the people an impression that you're gay? You ever thought about that?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
It's over in 2020.
I'm married with 3 kids. What are they gonna say?
Yeah, you know what? It's over though.
Prove it. Prove it.
Prove it. He's had sex at least 3 times.
At least 3 times.
At least 3 times.
They're triplets.
The glasses are what caught your eye, August. So
that is. I mean, I didn't say that I wasn't in love with you. We're not going on to me yet. If you want to ask me a question, ask a fucking question, Wiso. I love you, brother. I love you. Oh, sorry. We're still on the show. What grinds my gears when you confess yourself.
I love Wiso's heart-shaped glass. There you go, Wiso. Get yourself over,
guy.
When you confess your love to your friend and it falls flat. That's what grinds my gears. Puerto Ricans. That's what grinds my gears.
Hey, leave Savio alone.
Anyways, it's time to move on to the final segment, which is everyone's favorite segment. We all have promos we love. We all have promos we hate. But it's time for shitty promo of the week. Wiso, play that clip.
This is shit. That's shit. Shitty promo of the week.
Wiso, tell me where we got a promo from and who it's from and what promotion, maybe even if it's from and where.
I don't reveal that information. You don't want to make fun of them too bad. But we got a repeat second appearance by this guy. Let him speak for himself.
Marion's finest.
I already love it.
Has this area taped off, anticipating the crime scene that will be on May 17th at Crossroads, the historic box factory in Marion, North Carolina. Spotlight Scotty
Carolina.
Your demise on May 17th, Jack. And I want to tell all the Heritage Wrestling Alliance fans out there, if you're enough to be a fan of Spotlight Scotty Brooks, you better get out here May 17th. You better get an autograph. You better get a picture with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guarantee you, when I'm done with him, you'll never see him in a wrestling ring again.
Hell yeah, baby.
I'm going to put an end to this clown. He thinks he's a big star, right?
Oh, boy.
Check this out. I'm superstar Mickey Richards. And when I ride into town, you can guarantee that clown will be history. It's going to be all over Jack.
Lost it.
May
Wrap it up, dude.
Be there to see your boy for the last time when I beat him.
Dude, this is so good. Dude, the best part is like he kind of was doing okay, and then just like I think he was feeling himself and just kept going and just fumbled over the rest. But I don't care, dude. Is that Mickey Richards? I'm already a fan. I don't care. That was awesome.
Mickey Richards.
I fucking love that, dude. That rocks.
First time we played his promo, we thought it was shit, and then we watched it twice, and it turned out to be good. And now we just have him on because it's fucking great,
dude. Mickey, what is it? What is it?
Superstar Mickey Richards.
Dude, Marion, North Carolina. I'm a fan of Superstar Mickey Richards.
Yeah.
That was dude. Have you ever watched Tennessee Backyard Wrestling?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, dude.
He started it. He's the originator.
Oh man, I was hooked for a while on Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. I was watching. I couldn't turn away. I loved it. And the guy was hitting me up at one point. I was just like, dude, I was like, man, it's just fun to watch. He's like, oh, dude, thanks for
a lot of the
out. I'm like, sure, yeah.
Like a lot of the times, like when you're like, as a fan, it's cool to watch good wrestling. But as a wrestler, like you've seen wrestling, you've been to how many shows, you've seen how many matches. It's like, show me some shitty wrestling and some shitty promos.
That's why I love
some shitty stuff.
I love wrestling as Bob Furio and the Shindy promoter because it's so much fun to just wrestle horribly. Just like purposely wrestle bad. I swear, and I've said this, like if I could just be him and not be Ben Bishop, I could just be Bob Furio, I would do that any day of the week. I'm like, I'd rather wrestle as him and just have the Carhartt jacket on and not worry about having to eat right or work out. It's just wrestle bad.
Or brush your hair.
Nothing, dude. I don't do that anyway. But yeah, it's just that would be so much. And the matches I had up at Rad Pro up in Massachusetts, one with Little Mean Kathleen and then Mark Sterling. Those are some of my favorite matches last year, just because it was just the crowd loved it. It was so bad, it was good. It was the best. The never-ending promo. No, Tim, that promo was great. That's a promo of the year right there.
That was actually one of his shorter one. The one we watched last week was like I think 3.5 minutes long.
Oh my god! Imagine like thinking
he said
to hear that.
He knows Scotty Brooks.
Oh, tell him we're big fans. Please.
Big fans, dude. Let's get him. Tim Rockwell. Let's get August Artois versus Scotty Brooks at Wrestling for a Cause.
And Marion North on go to his turf, dude.
Now Scotty Brooks is the guy he's facing.
Oh, that's right. I really don't know.
And I think I got Scotty Brooks. I think I got Scotty Brooks right here. Hold on, let's see.
Oh, let's go and double up the promo.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I am cleared. I went on the same concussion protocol that the National Football League goes into. My doctors have cleared me. I am ready to go. So that means one thing. Superstar Mickey Richards.
Mickey Richards.
It's time to fight. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you're doing. You can be at a softball game. I'm going to whip your ass. You can be at the gym. I'm going to whip your ass.
I don't think he goes there.
Mickey Richards, I'm cleared to go. See you May 17th at Crossroads at the Box Factory in Marion, North Carolina.
Marion. You know what? I'm going to say this. Like, whatever we think about the promo, at least they're doing them. At least they're doing the promos,
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're at a softball game. I gotta know more about the softball game. Like, is he a big softball player?
Make it look like he plays softball.
Was that like I was just weird? I'm wondering why that was the first thing you went to. Do they play in a men's league softball?
They probably play together. They're probably just about to go out to the field, and he's like, "Hey, hold on one second, let me cut this promo."
Oh, shit, I gotta cut this promo. Yeah, right. Oh, you know what? Go kudos to them. They're cutting promos. At least they're cutting them.
August, where's the Target wrestling belt? It's over there on the fucking couch. It's from England. We don't represent that shit over here. All right. Remembering Mickey Richards' name for future bookings. Yes.
You should. That's that. We gotta get booked on that show. What was it called again? What was
Heartland Wrestling Alliance, I think is what it was.
August, find a way for us to get a tag team against Mickey Richards and Scotty Brooks.
First class flights. I'll hit up my sponsors immediately.
Wow, dude, big time! Holy shit!
Oh yeah, brother. You think I've been to the UK 5 times this year? You think I pay for every fucking flight?
No, I didn't expect that. You know how to work it, man. But I gotta find a way. I want to get over there so bad. That's like the one country I really want to work in is England or Ireland. Well, they all mix in together or whatever. Same thing. You can't.
Well, let's get you there.
Don't say that over there.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Tim agrees, man. Because like, here's the thing. Like, I'm in a lot of since we're past the grind my gears, but I'm gonna rewind and go back. because fucking that's one thing that gets me is when you're in a group chat with like all your other wrestling friends and they're all there together in the group chat and the promoter's like, guys, please give me a promo. Can I please get promos? You see everybody's bubble pop down and nobody cuts a promo. It's like
everyone's trying to be the comedian in the group chat where it's like not funny half the time, and it's everyone's trying to, but like as soon as like somebody asks something, it's like, yeah, it goes dead quiet.
Yeah, but like cutting a promo, like, does it help sell tickets? Yes, I think it does help sell tickets. But at the same time, now like when I went to Wrestling for a Cause and I went to when I went to Thailand, I cut a promo beforehand. And like when I go to the UK, I cut a promo beforehand. And now when my music hits, they're like, this is that fucking asshole from the internet. Boo! Yeah. And you already got him fucking where you want him. But now if you don't, I have to come out and let you know, like, hey, I'm a bad guy. This is what I think about your fucking city.
Yeah, this is all the normal, do all the hits. But I mean, at the end of the day, too, it's like if you don't, like, yeah, maybe your first few promos aren't going to hit and they're not good. And like, you got to keep working on it and working on it. And that's what it was with the videos. It took time to get traction from them. Like I would be happy if I got like, 600 views on a video and I'd be on Instagram. So like but you just keep doing them and you do. Now people get like, oh, okay. Now I get who August Artois is. Now, it took some time, but now I'm getting it. It starts. And now it's like, oh, I like this guy, or I hate this guy. I want to see him get his ass kicked. Like I want to see him beat him up. So people might think like, oh, it only got a few views, but even if it sells one ticket, like even if it sells one, it's still worth the 30 seconds to a minute promo that you can do.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
There you go.
I think it helps to get people familiar with the wrestler and could even sell one fucking ticket. Imagine if 10 guys did promos and sold 10 extra tickets. Imagine if we did porn too and also sold.
We basically kind of do.
Yeah.
What we do. That's what wrestling is.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
It's just one step. Just one step down. That's the natural progression.
Yeah, dude. I think my promos have always been fucking really, really good. Do you have any in mind, Wiso? Do you have that one I sent you from when I first started?
No, I deleted it.
Oh.
Okay. Derek Washington. I'm sorry if I'm not familiar with Derek Washington. Do you know Derek Washington?
Why are you on here just selflessly promoting your own fucking people? Fuck that guy. I would never book Derek Washington now. You just put him in such a bad light. He can suck my dick. Fuck Derek Washington.
There he is, folks, for free. You just got
piece
that.
Of shit.
Back
in my day, you ever put your friends over in the business first, bitch? You better learn an arm drag before you come putting your friends over on my show.
Still haven't learned an arm drag. Fuck that move.
We saw what's the next promo? Where's it from? Who is it?
I got a couple more. Here's one more.
Right,
here's one.
WBA tomorrow night. Watch Squeaks the Clown and myself take on Little Donnie and Curtis Robertson. 217 Gilkey School Road. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time 7:30. Guys, come out to HWA tomorrow night.
Okay. All right. So I'll say at least he gave us where and when it's going to be, and like what he's going to do. So you got all the points there at least.
Zero energy.
No, the energy wasn't there. The energy could have been picked up a bit. I don't think he's all too excited about this.
No. But hey, y'all, come to the show if you want.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if you have time. I don't know.
Yeah. You don't have to. Listen, you don't have to if you don't want to.
But it'd be cool if you did. Hey, you know what? We know where it is. We know who his partner is. So he got the points across. So I always
he loves America.
Hey, cheap pop.
He loves America.
Cheap pop. You had the flag behind him. It got us already. So
Tim said he hit all the points, bored as fuck.
Maybe he doesn't want to be there. Hey, well, maybe that's his gimmick. Maybe his gimmick is just I'm monotone as shit.
Yeah, maybe.
His gimmick shirts are just like his name in Times New Roman, just like Craig with a period after it. Oh shit! Because there's other people to show up. I don't think he wants people to show up. To be honest, I think he'd be fine if no one did. I think that's the
Poor
point.
Guy.
If that's the point, he's a genius. All right, I got another one. We need another one.
I got one more.
All right, perfect.
Listen.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
First of all, I've seen you walking around.
Damn, dude, my body sucked.
But I'm here to let you know that when I suplex someone, I'm halfway across the
this is so.
ring,
For a second, I was like, wait, who's that?
who's
Wait, I think I recognize this.
I don't think you've seen it. I don't think you've seen Big Trouble Frank Bishop's. Okay.
I used to be that.
Yours are worse. So let me show you.
Frank Bishop got the same haircut.
It literally lasted like 3 days though.
Is that a little man bun on top?
It is.
Oh my God!
When I first started,
That's beautiful.
Actually, looks pretty good though. Yeah. The suplex looks good.
2 hours later.
Look at that suplex.
Oh my God! Hey, how long have I been up here?
Vic Ramon's a great wrestler. I actually it sucks that he like quit like shortly after I started, but he was really good.
Wait. Oh my God!
What a good name too, Vic Damone.
That's how Big Trouble. Give suplexes. Am I still hurt more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That was a start. I had the name and it was Frank at first. And then I remember I was just because I didn't want to be Ben Bishop because Ben Bishop was a hockey player. So, I mean, that's my name. My real name is Ben. So, I was like, oh, he's a hockey player. And then I remember Ellsworth was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't you can do it. That was just me being green.
Frank
being like,
Bishop.
oh, no, it really matters. Because I took like Frank Castle and then Bishop was from something. It was like 80s movies all kind of put together. So I said Frank, and I was just like, he's like, no, dude, that doesn't work. It doesn't fit you at all. Yeah. He's related to this former Dallas Stars goalie. You know, a lot of people think I was the goalie when I was on AEW. People and people still say like, oh wait, you're not the former Tampa Bay Lightning goalie. And I'm just like, no, like what the fuck? No. Would I be doing this if I was actually I shouldn't say that because there's the guy who's the Stanley Cup winner that played the Detroit Red Wings. Now is like a deathmatch wrestler. I forgot his name though. Yeah, if somebody knows it, he used to play for the Red Wings in the 90s and won a bunch of Stanley Cups, and now he does death matches, which
no shit,
unbelievable. Yeah, he's like a big deal in Detroit. He's like an enforcer for those like really good Red Wings teams. And I was on a show with him. He's a great guy, but he does death matches now, and I can't believe it. I'm like, why, dude? But hey, chalk it up to the game.
Oh my goodness, Rick! You got any more fucking promos? We saw, or is that it? We're gonna end on a high note.
Darren McCarty's his name. Yeah,
I just found him. Yeah, I just googled him. He's the first one that popped up.
Yeah, dude, he's a great dude. But yeah, he was on like he was on 4 teams that won Stanley Cups in the 90s, and yeah, he's considered the greatest enforcer in NHL history, and he just does death matches.
He looks crazy too.
Yeah, great guy. Loves weed. Loves weed.
Oh, he looks it.
Loves it. He'd get him on the pod. Hey, Darren McCarty on the pod. He's a great dude. But yeah.
It's funny you say that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our new guest.
Let's bring him out. He comes in my room and beats the shit out of me. So folks, you want to see some deathmatch wrestling? Look up Darren McCarty. You would never guess that.
Darren McCarty,
Detroit Red Wings legend, just deciding to get put through panes of glass.
Yikes! Well, I mean, fucking whatever pays the bills. I've heard that people fucking get paid pretty good money. I'm actually working for a deathmatch company over in England, over in August 17th at Kumite. Right? Is that how you say it?
Kumite?
Is it Kumite?
Kumite. Are you not a blood sport guy? Oh, come on, dude. That's such a great movie.
Is that what that song says when they're like, Kumite? Kumite.
Kumite.
I thought they were saying something. Something different.
Great movie.
Part 2 was good too.
Wait.
Well, at least someone's waiting for me.
Wasn't there a part 2?
I'll be at Kumite.
The next Kumite.
August 17th.
Kumite.
Yeah, the upcoming Kumite.
Dude, I mean, this has nothing to do with wrestling because, like, who cares about wrestling anyway? But dude, if you ever look at like the Bloodsport was technically based on a true story, look up the guy that it was based off, and it's the biggest crock of shit of all. Like, this guy did not do any of the things that he said. He convinced everybody that he fought in this this tournament that technically no one's ever heard of, but he's like, oh, I swear I've killed like 1,000 men. I swear to God. Like I thought like I was the most legendary fighter of all time. That's what the game Mortal Kombat actually was based off, was the movie Bloodsport.
Really?
This guy convinced people. I forgot his real name, but if you look up
Frank Dukes.
Frank Dukes, there you go. Yeah. If you look up the real story
good old
of Frank Dukes, and if you look that up and you see that, and he has wrote a whole book, and people are like, I don't think this is true.
Yeah, it says in the CIA, and the CIA says they don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, dude, he's a worker, dude. I love Frank Dukes. I'm a Frank Dukes guy. He literally has worked everybody. He had a movie made about him. It wasn't fucking true, dude. It's like based on a true story. Dude, he's my hero, I swear. Like, he just convinced everyone that he fought in this fictional tournament called Kumite in China. And yeah, dude, Frank Dukes. He's the ultimate worker. Kumite.
Hopefully the promoter doesn't get mad at me for calling his promotion something it's not. But I think deathmatch wrestling is fucking stupid. So if anybody pulls out any barbed wire, I'm gonna shove it up their fucking ass. If anybody pulls out any glass, I'm gonna break it with my dick.
Him with a light tube.
Dude, I respect
that weird shit.
I would never do it. I couldn't ever. You couldn't pay me enough.
Yeah, they do hardcore matches and then they do death matches. So
hardcore.
Fingers crossed.
Fine.
Fingers crossed that I get injured the night before and don't have to do the show.
I'll still get paid.
Suck it, nerds.
The check still clears.
Get them pounds.
Yeah, hopefully someone doesn't like burn down the pub it's in or wherever it's going to be. Oh, there we go. I'll be protected. Never mind.
Thanks, Panda.
Thanks, Panda. Artois. So, do you have anything crazy coming up? Anything big you want to fucking promote?
Yeah,
all of our stupid ass fans.
Friday night, I'm facing off a guy who stole my name, formerly known as Baron Corbin, Bishop Dyer. So a little battle of the big men there. I'm excited for that. Son of a bitch came to the Indies and decided to be Bishop as well. So we'll have some words. What a dick. So battle of the Bishops in Hagerstown, Maryland, Adrenaline Championship Wrestling. Excited about that. Then next night at Maryland Championship Wrestling, it's me and Ellsworth versus Bishop Dyer and Simone Valentina. So that should be a fun match. And then after that, I got some things I can't really talk about, but that's
dope though. You're tagging with your coach though. That's cool.
Yeah, no, we've have we tagged before?
Oh, I'm sorry, trainer. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Trainer, same thing.
I may disrespect you.
Sensei, lover. But maybe say I think, but yeah, it's a couple cool things, and I'll come on the pod and say it when it's official. I'll let you guys be the first to know. But,
you can come on anything you want to, bud. You're that big guy. You can do whatever you want. You can come. You can come on WISO. You can come on.
Not on me. I'm good.
I think I've earned that. No, you. Is that an Isaac Yankem shirt? You son of a bitch.
It is.
Unbelievable. Wow, that's really good. I respect you so much more, dude.
There you go.
And it wasn't much to begin
with. Which is like,
I went from this to this. Nice.
I went up a little bit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
All right. Well, fucking ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. We also have a podcast called Ridiculous, which you can guess it's just like ridiculousness. And we show clips of crazy promos, funny promos, botches, and crazy wild clips. And we just sit here, jerk our dicks off and watch it and talk shit and laugh.
Let me get booked on that at some point. I'll come on that. That sounds great too.
Yeah, you can come on anything, like I said.
Yeah, ski. We really get real.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would say tell people where they can follow you, but social media, guys, Facebook, just type in Ben Bishop. If you see his beautiful face with that smile.
See my stupid face pop up at some point. If you're on social media as much as I am, fuck.
Point your thumb at yourself. Who you point your thumb at?
I'm pointing.
That's the whole thing.
No, myself. I got you.
Come on now.
I'm slipping.
Fucking idiot.
I just went from this back to this. Damn it.
Yeah, no, there's no, the respect's gone. Anything you can talk, a place should show up around.
Daryl wants to know.
Yeah, talk about it has more specific place someone should show up to around. I can't understand this question really.
SummerSlam, I think is what he's.
Oh well.
Is that August 1st?
You can put 2 and 2 together then.
5.
So Daryl, you're asking if out of nowhere an independent wrestler is going to debut on SummerSlam?
There's some
Daryl, you idiot.
Technically not SummerSlam, but if you want to use your imagination, you can use your imagination.
I think Daryl said he's going to New Jersey. That's why.
Yep. That's all. I'll just say I'll be somewhere near.
Hey, he'll be at the New Jersey hospital after whatever is going on.
I'm gonna be selling merch outside the stadium in the parking lot. I got booked to fucking row H, section T. You know.
Get
dudes.
your popcorn here.
Yeah. Right. I'm a vendor. I get to work the WWE shop booth.
Do you have any merch, Ben? Can anybody buy your merch anywhere?
I'm slacking on merch, dude. But I have a Big Cartel site. You can just search Big Cartel, Big Trouble, Ben Bishop. I'm horrible with merch. I got to re-up in August. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna re-up in August. It's my favorite month of the year, by the way. No reason.
There you go.
You know. But yeah. So,
it's too late, Wiso.
But I do have merch. Big Trouble, Big Cartel. There it is. Only the ones that are available though is the Big Boy variant and BTWB the logo. The other Benny Vice and the Big Trouble in Ben Bishop and Little China ones are sold out. They are fully sold out. So we get that. I love the Big Boy variant. I don't know, some guy gave that to me as just sent me that design. I loved it. I thought it was really cool. It doesn't sell as well though. I thought it was a cool little design though. Everyone loved the Benny Vice and the Ben Bishop and Little China. They really love those.
Yeah, do you make a shirt with the Carney face on it? The Carney promoter's face on it?
I have a Shitty promoter shirt. Yeah, I got that one too. I got a few more left. I sold a bunch of those, but I did one of those.
Yeah.
That actually came down. Mark Sterling gave me that idea and said you should make a Shindy God shirt, like this, like Matt Cardone is the indie god. So I said, and I was like, oh, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, hey, it was your guy's idea. He told me to do it. And
That's fucking hilarious.
That one sold pretty well. Damn, dude, I just want to get booked as him more often. Fuck Ben Bishop. I just want to be Bob Furio. It's the best.
Well, like you said, it's easier, it's more fun for you. But fucking make sure everybody follow Ben Bishop on all social media platforms: Twitter, X, fucking Instagram, Facebook. I'm guessing, well, of course, TikTok. I don't TikTok. I'm an adult.
The craziest thing, everyone's like, you're a TikToker. It's like, dude, I have the least amount of followers. I never look at TikTok. I just post on there and I'm like, God, I get shit views. Like, I'm just like, whatever. Fuck this. I hate TikTok. But everyone's like, you got to keep doing it. I'm like, do I? Like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, Instagram's going. You call me an Instagrammer. I'm not a TikToker. Fuck.
Instagrammer Ben Bishop here. Do you have any parting words for our guest here?
Do I know?
What a fucking dude! You hear that charisma coming from my co-host here?
Man, dude, you gotta. Where's that guy? Go cut a promo like that guy. Yeah, you get the flag in the background. It's already there. All right, boys. It's been real. It's been raw.
Thursday, yeah, ridiculous. Check us out. See ya.
This is mine. Look at the fuck out.